Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Peculiar Stars Lifestyle Network. Today, we are talking about obvious signs of envy and jealousy. And I want to know, have you ever felt like someone else's success was a threat to your own happiness? Or maybe you've caught yourself comparing your life to others, probably on social media, and feeling like you don't measure up. Let's talk about it. Share with us in the comments what makes you feel envious or jealous. How do you handle those feelings, and what do you think about envy and jealousy? You see, I think we've all been there. Remember when a friend or probably a family member achieved success? How did that make you feel? Were you genuinely happy for them, or did you feel a sting of envy? Let's talk about the last time we felt jealous in relationship. Was it when our partner talked to someone else, or when they achieved something we wanted for ourselves? Have you ever felt envious of someone's talent or skill? Maybe you wish you could sing, or you could dance, or write like one of your favorite friends. But what if I told you that everyone has their own unique strengths, everyone has their own weaknesses? So I want you to think about it. Can you think of a time when envy or jealousy actually motivated you to work harder or pursue your goals? Or did it hold you back? You see, envy and jealousy are very similar emotions. When you want something that someone else's have, or things like their job, their car, or their relationship, when you are afraid of losing something you have, like your partner's attention and affection, there are different signs of these emotions, and I also want you to drop in the comments the ones you've probably experienced before, or anyone you can think of at the moment. But personally, one of the obvious signs of envy and jealousy I'm talking about is feeling bitter or resentful when others succeed. You see, envy is a complex emotion, and it can take us by surprise when we least expect it, leaving us feeling insecure and unhappy. So the question is, what drives envy? You see, envy most times comes from feeling bad about ourselves. When we have a poor self-image, we are not confident, we start to compare ourselves to others, and we might feel jealous of their good things like their success, their friends or stuffs, and think, why can't I have that? I wish I have all they had. So you see, the first step is to acknowledge that it is normal to feel sad or disappointed when we see others having what we want. And you see, it's normal to feel a little bit jealous when someone gets what we've been wanting, especially if it's something we've been working so hard for. So what you should watch out for is that you have to be very, very careful when envy starts to happen a lot and makes you feel stuck. You see, but don't try to fix it by being too hard on yourself or thinking you are a bad person. You see, instead focus on building your self-confidence. When you feel good about yourself, you'll be happy for others who have what you want, and you will trust that good things will come to you too, and you will feel at peace. Another obvious sign is constantly comparing yourself to others. You see, envy usually comes from comparing ourselves to others. When we stop focusing on our own good things and start thinking about what others have that we think they don't deserve, so we miss out on the happiness of the little things that makes life special. So the good things in your life are just as valuable as anyone else, and everything is important until we compare it to something else. Nothing is more until it is compared. And you see, the idea that nothing is more until it is compared means that whether something seems big or small depends on what it is being compared to. For example, let's look at it now. A small child may look very tiny compared to an adult, but the same child would look very large when compared to a newborn baby. So the size is the same, but it seems different depending on what is being compared or measured against. So the principle applies to all kinds of things in life: our salaries, our homes, our possessions. Something that feels adequate on its own may start to feel insufficient when we compare it to what others have. So it's important to avoid constantly comparing ourselves to others, and instead focus on being content with what we have. Also, putting down or criticizing the things others have. You see, probably you've caught yourself putting down or criticizing someone else's success or possession. Maybe you said something like, oh, this is their new car, it's not even fine, or it's sounding somehow, or you said, you know, you just finished the university, the degree can't even, guarantee them happiness. We are just saying stuff like that. When we do this, we are trying to, make ourselves feel better by diminishing someone else's achievement. And you see, the thing is, their success doesn't take away from ours. In fact, it can actually inspire us to, work harder and reach for our own goals. So let's try to catch ourselves when we are tempted to criticize or put down others. Instead, let's, focus on our own journey and celebrate the success of those around us. Remember, everyone else's win doesn't mean we lose. So there is room for everyone to thrive. In the end, let's remember that jealousy and envy are, toxic emotions that can hold us back from reaching our true potential. So instead of letting them consume us, let's focus on our own journey and celebrate the successes of others. Let's be motivated to, achieve our goals, because it makes us feel good, not just to keep up with someone else. So by choosing to let go of jealousy and envy, we can live a more authentic, happy, and fulfilling life. So thank you so much for joining me on this conversation. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much once again, and see you on the next episode.